All right, so while you're working on a Strata project, both the foreman and the other technicians are all responsible for collecting information that could be helpful in the job report. For example, if we're doing gutter emptying and you notice some of the gutters are a little bit loose and falling off and need repairs, that should go into the job report. One good example was the owners had told us beforehand that they thought all the gutters were overflowing and the downspouts are completely clogged. When we got to the job, we noticed that the downspouts are actually very empty, not a single one was clogged, and the gutters were very empty as well. So what we actually figured out is that water was running off the roof around and over the downspout, or around and over the gutter rather, and that's what was causing the leaks. So rather than just working and getting the job done, we got the job done, but we also paid attention to what their ultimate problem was. We even showed the video demonstrating us pouring water in the roof valley and having that water run around and miss the gutter entirely. And by doing that, we stand out a ton compared to our competitors, because the last company who came in to clean the gutters a year ago probably got blamed for a bunch of issues of missing spots that weren't actually their fault. But then we came in and we actually solved their problem. We said, hey, look, the downspouts aren't plugged up like you thought they were, but here's this other problem that's going on, and this is why you think there's an issue. And doing something like that and including something like that in the job report makes us stand out from the competition like above and beyond. And keep in mind that every strata that we're doing, it's a very competitive industry where there's a lot of companies who are bidding on the same projects that we are. And like I've mentioned in previous videos, a lot of these stratas have had different companies, maybe even 10 different companies who've done the gutters over the last 30 years that people have lived there. And we need to be the number one choice going forward. So adding this extra information to the job report goes a very long way. Another little example I'll add is we did another strata, it was Hollyhock Strata, and they really liked the last provider who did the soft washing for them, but they hired us because our price was better ultimately. In the job report, we included that the backside of the chimneys on the rooftops were actually filthy. We had a before photo and an after photo showing what it was like. And in the job report, we even wrote, we're pretty sure these chimneys haven't been done for at least 10 years. Honestly, that's exactly what it was, is we were trying to throw the other contractor under the bus for skipping an area, and we're trying to show that we did a more thorough job than they did, and it completely worked. The Strata loved the job report, they loved the service that the crew provided, and they're going to hire us back again. So again, it's not just we're not just completing the job, we're trying to also stand out from all the other companies out there, and a huge way that we do that is through a very good job report that mentions other helpful and relevant information. That's it.